Hello everyone, welcome back to my Whiteout Survival YouTube channel. In today's video, the topic I would like to discuss is about tips and guides for the Labyrinth, including the formations that you need to use and you need to customize according to your stats of your troops, as well as about some specific tips and tricks that you can use in Labyrinth stages, and also which items to exchange from this Labyrinth shop as a priority list. So alright, before starting this topic, if you think this video is really helpful and informative, please don't forget to subscribe and follow my Whiteout Survival YouTube channel, as well as please like and share this video with your friends who are playing Whiteout Survival game. So alright, let's start this Labyrinth topic. So I think everyone knows that there are altogether 6 types of Labyrinth, which is the Land of the Brave and Cave of Monsters, Glowstone Mine, Art Lab, Dark Forge, and Gear's Heart. Each with different types of stats takes effect. For example, for the Land of the Brave, stats of your hero, hero gear, and hero exclusive gear takes effect. And for Cave of Monster, your pet stats is the main things that affect, and all your best case will be effective by default. And also, the Glowstone Mine, the stats of the Chief Champs takes effect, and in Art Lab, your research stats and War Academy research stats will take effect. And in Dark Forge, your stats of your Chief Gear will take effect. And Gear's Heart, all the things, the stats of a hero, hero gear, hero exclusive gear, pets, Chief Charm, Fire Crystal tag, research stats, all the things will take place in the Gear's Heart. Additionally, what I want to specifically mention is that we have found out in Gear's Heart, your city bonus 20% buffs also take effect. For that, I want to make a shout out and give a credit to my team member Ben Baby Ben, who gives me this information. Last 2 weeks ago, when he does this Gear's Heart, especially after using 20% buffs for Foundry battle, and then these 20% buffs are for 12 hours and it still takes effect when he does this Gear Hearts during Sunday. And his stages and his ranking in the Gear's Heart leaderboard jumped from top 10 to top 3. And we have found out that using 20% city bonus buffs takes effect in Gear's Heart, which includes all the types of stats. So alright, so let's go to how to read a proper battle report and how to form proper customized formations according to your stats. Now you can see today is the Gear Hearts and I have a lot of battle reports. So, in Gear's Heart and Land of the Brave, you have 3 types of hero formations, 3 squads of hero formations that you need to make. So, for that, there are 2 factors that you need to consider. Number 1 is, depending on the heroes that you use in that specific squad, you need to customize your troops formation ratio according to them. For example, here I use Rainer and I use Amos in my first main squad. So in that squad, Rainer's expectation scale and Amos' expectation scale are mainly specifically gives effect for Lancer's troops for Rainer and infantry troops for Amos. So when you use both infantries, as when you use both Reina and Amos in your squad, your formation should be a little bit more infantry based and lancer based ratio rather than marksman based ratio. So I use 50, 30, 20 ratio or 60, 30, 10 ratio whenever I use Reina and Amos in this formation. But for me, for all these types of labyrinth exploration, the most balanced ratio that works out for me is 50, 20, 30 ratio. This is without considering the hero's factor because I always prioritize my infantry stats followed by marksman stats and then the lancer stats. So alright, now let's read the battle report a little bit. Here you can see I cannot clear this stage mainly because of there is quite a lot of difference, especially in lethality stats and health stats. If I cannot make my troops lethality and health stats over 400, it is very unlikely that I can clear this stage. Here you can see Reina's this Shadow Blade scale, which is specific to her lancers, and it gets a lot of scale when Ks when activated, and it's very useful. So alright, so for the first squad, you need to consider two things. Number one is the type of heroes you use and adjust it accordingly. And the second thing is your troop stats. So here you can see I have more lancer stats in general than the infantry stats. This is mainly because my lancer and my marksmen had better star level than my Amos, which is not 4-star yet. So my infantry stats is a little bit lower compared to my lancer and marksmen. So in this Land of the Brave and Gear Hearts, you should use your best heroes, especially with the good expedition scales, because these expedition scales mainly activated in Gear's Heart and Land of the Brave. So the formation that I use for both Gear's Heart and Land of the Brave consists of 50, 20, 30, which is the most balanced ratio for almost all stages. And sometimes I also use 50, 10, 40, 60, 30, 10, 60, 20, 20, 60, 20, 20, and also sometimes 40, 30, 30, or 40, 20, 40. No matter which type of formation that you want to use, the thing is that you should have at least 50 to 60% of frontliners in your customized troop formation. Frontliners means infantry plus lancer ratio. You need at least 60% of frontliners in your formation. For example, like 40, 20 or 50, 10 at least. Or that you can also use 30, 30 if your marksman stats are a lot higher than your infantry and lancer stats. But you should have enough frontliners, at least 60% ratio of infantry and lancer for this labyrinth formation, especially for Gear Heart and Land of the Brave, because you have 3 squads and 3 squads are fighting head to head, and even if you win, if you don't have enough frontliners, your marksmen are useless for the next round. So alright, let's go and a little bit about the pets. For the pets, it's mainly depending on the troops ratio as well as your pet stats. So for the pets, the best thing is that you need to advance your high level pets to get more attack and defense stats, as well as you should refine effectively and efficiently your pets to increase your pet stats. If you want more details and explanations, there is a pet guides and upgrades material video on my channel, and you can check that out when you're free. So for the pet stats report, here you can see all my pet stats are almost the same for infantry, lancer, and marksman attack and defense. But for lethality and lancer head, depending on my refinement stats, it varies a little bit. But for the pets, I have more infantry lethality followed by lancer, and my marksman is a little bit weak. So I need to customize and adjust according to this, with maybe I should use 50, 30, 20 accordingly in this Caves of Monster according to my best stats. And for the glowstone mines, here you can check my stats. I have more infantry stats and more marksman stats than the lancer stats. So in this glowstone mine, I use mainly 50, 20, 30 or 50 infantry, 10 lancer and 40 marksman's ratio. And for the art lab, you can see my stats here. I have more infantry stats and more marksman stats than in general. So in art lab, the ratio I use is 50 infantry, 20 lancer and 30 marksman, or 50 infantry, 10 lancer and 40 marksman's ratio. You need to adjust accordingly to your troop stats. It will give you more advantage, and it will make you clear a little bit more, 2 to 3 more sub stages of the stage. However, these formation changes have limits. If the enemy has a lot of stats advantage over you, no matter how change and experiments with new formations, you cannot win that particular barrier level stage. So alright guys, I think that's enough for the formation and how to read proper battle reports. So for now, let's go to the shop. From the Labyrinth shop, you get glowstone mine after clearing the stages in Labyrinth, and you need to use this Labyrinth currency to exchange precious materials. So in this shop weekly, the first priority is the mystery, and the second priority is 100 enhancement XP component, and my third priority is Mythic General Hero Shirt, and my fourth priority is Lucky Hero Gear Chest. But don't worry, if you are a good and active free-to-play player or low spenders, you will have enough glowstone, which is the Labyrinth currency, to exchange all these 4 priority items weekly from Labyrinth shop. Here you can see I even have extra 8,000 glowstone to exchange 1 hour general speed up if I can't. I already exchanged 10 general speed ups, but right now I will wait for the next week, which will refresh after 8 hours for the above 4 priority items. After that, if my glowstone pass up and stock ups, I would consider using it for 1 hour general speed ups, or maybe a little bit of mythic general decoration components if I need, because I have one mythic island decoration that they give from the 2025 New Year event. I forgot about that name, but I need mythic genre decoration component to upgrade the level of that 2025 bell tower, I think. Yeah. So alright guys, thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope you, after watching my video, you can customize your troops ratio and clear more stages and get more glowstone to exchange in Labyrinth shop weekly. If you think this video is really helpful and informative, please don't forget to like and comment and also share this video. And also please follow and subscribe my Whiteout Survival YouTube channel. And also please stay tuned because I will continue uploading informative and helpful video according to my experience and experiments. Thank you so much guys. Bye.